Hello and welcome to the Genuine Learning Blog. My name is Melissa Galasso and I'm excited to be with you today to talk about the future of the profession, our future CPAs. We've been looking at changing the CPA exam for a number of years. They did a lot of research before they went through the evolution of CPA concept. And now we're starting to see some details come out about what this new CPA model is going to look like. So the AICPA has issued some model curriculum to understand what the exam is going to feel like, right? Now that we're going to have our core element, and then we're going to have our optional elements, and everyone's going to get to pick within there. What is that really going to entail? So the way that this looks like from the proposal is that there's two parts, right? And each part has three different sections. So we have our core. And then within our core, there are three different areas that all students who sit for the exam are going to have to sit through. Then there are three additional items called disciplines, and a student would be able to pick which discipline they want to take. So in total, they'll take four different sections of the exam, three that everybody takes, and then one where they want to do a deeper dive. What they're currently working on now are taking those different parts and sections, and then diving into modules, topics, and learning objectives. And so you can actually see what's going to be covered. So the first section is the accounting and data analytics core. And as you would expect to see here, you're going to have your financial statements, your financial statement accounts and transactions. They'll dive into some of the accounting for leases and stock options, etc. But then they'll also look at financial statement analysis, both government and nonprofit financial statements, and then a movement towards our IT and thinking skills, our critical thinking, which is one of the most needed elements within the profession, and being able to not just memorize your way through it, but to truly understand it. And then financial data analytics and digital acumen, right? A huge focus of the CPA exam on technology and digital acumen. So that'll be in the core section. Again, everybody will take this portion of the exam. Everybody will also take audit and accounting information systems core, right? So this is a mandatory section as well. And in here, you're going to look at the audit and not surprisingly, the pieces of an audit. So engagement planning, understanding the entity's environment, AUC 315, information technology, risk assessment, looking at fraud and non-compliance. So you can see a little bit of non-compliance testing in here. What is the RMM, materiality, audit evidence, audit procedures, and then it goes into other considerations as part of, if you think about the layout of our SASs, audit reports, and then talks about other types of engagements, right? It's not always an audit that's being performed, subsequent events, and then again, that digital acumen. You're going to see that throughout all of the sections here because that is a huge focus of the exam is our IT element of it. So the accounting information systems are really what's being audited now. Less and less things are being done manually. So we need to understand what's going on inside the system. Then we have our last core, which is the tax core. And again, everybody will take this. Everyone will take accounting, everyone will take audit, everyone will take tax. And so those are the basic ones that everyone has to pass. So you have to have the basic responsibilities of a tax practice, the methods of taxation, federal tax, legal responsibilities, federal taxation of individuals, C Corps, S Corps, partnerships, limited liability companies, and they cover tax exempt items. And then you'll see technology and digital acumen. So again, that's going to be consistent. Now for each module, they break it down further, and you can see all the different sections within that module, as well as the learning objectives for each. So we're just doing kind of a high level overview of what to expect, but you can always take a deeper dive. We have provided that as a link in the materials. Now we get into what we call a discipline, and a student will be able to select one of three different disciplines. The first one is what they're calling BAR, which is business analysis and reporting. So a lot of times this might be for someone who's going to go into public accounting who would benefit from this, but also you can see here some FP&A type items as well. So accounting research, for-profit financial statements, select financial statement accounts, select transactions, cost accounting, state and local government, employee benefit plans, planning techniques, financial statement analysis, and advanced data analytics. So again, they're always going to be a deeper dive in these disciplines. So everyone's going to have the core, which is a relatively high level view, and then this sort of deeper dive. So if you want to go into this area, this would be a great opportunity for you to really focus your skills. But maybe you want to be more involved in the IT world, right? So systems and controls, and you want to take a deeper dive here. So you get into IT governance and risk assessment, performing procedures, tests of controls, SOC engagements, information security and protection of information, right? So a deeper dive into IT. So for those who are doing these MIS or AIS type of degrees, this would be a great option for them. And then our last section here is going to be tax. So for those who are interested in going down that tax route, they can do a deeper dive into, you can see here, a lot of the deeper areas. So a lot of the fundamentals that we talked about earlier, but diving deeper into S Corps and C Corps and partnerships. So that's really the new layout of the exam, what they're looking at. They even give estimates of how much time universities need to take in each area here. So hopefully that gave you a good overview. As a reminder, GLS does take 2 weeks off at the end of every, half year. So we are coming up on our 2-week break. So we'll be taking off for the next 2 weeks. So you will see us in 3 weeks with our next vlog. So we hope that you get some time off this summer, and we look forward to seeing you in the near future. Bye, guys.